Hey there. Ritual here to give a big shout out to you for making it through the hectic holiday season. The magic of those family moments, that was you. And now there's new milestones to prep for in 2025. This new year, check clean, quality pregnancy nutrient support off your to-do list with Ritual. We've done the research to create science-backed pregnancy support like our prenatal multivitamin, natal choline, and fertility support, all designed to be taken alongside each other. But don't just take our word for it. They're also third-party tested for microbes and heavy metals and Clean Label Project certified. So whether you're trying, thinking about trying, or already there, we don't have to tell you that prioritizing yourself can be the hardest part. That's why we're helping you get started today with 30% off a 3-month supply for a limited time at ritual.com/podcast. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Marketing is hard. But I'll tell you a little secret. It doesn't have to be. Let me point something out. You're listening to a podcast right now, and it's great. You love the host. You seek it out and download it. You listen to it while driving, working out, cooking, even going to the bathroom. Podcasts are a pretty close companion. And this is a podcast ad. Did I get your attention? You can reach great listeners like yourself with podcast advertising from Libsyn Ads. Choose from hundreds of top podcasts offering host endorsements, or run a pre-produced ad like this one across thousands of shows to reach your target audience and their favorite podcasts with Libsyn Ads. Go to libsynads.com, that's LIBSYN, ads.com today.
Welcome to the Christmas edition of the Speak English with a British Accent podcast. If you're celebrating, I hope you are enjoying the holiday season so far. Now, this week's episode is a collection of audio from my blog section of my website. I have 2 nursery rhymes for you, some vocab practice, a recorded news article, and a short clip from a fairy tale. Now, if you'd like to listen to the full fairy tale story and another 19 fairy tales to boot, do sign up to the British Accent Bundle at learningbritishaccent.com/bundle. I hope you enjoy this week's episode. So let's head over to Section 1. Section 1. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Dr. Foster went to Gloucester. Dr. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain. He stepped in a puddle right up to his middle and never went there again. Section 2. Today's practice vocab is all about hotels. Check-in, check-in. Reception, reception. Key, key. Concierge, concierge. Porter, porter. Bellboys, bellboys. Luggage, luggage. Baggage, baggage. Doorman, doorman. Tip, tip. Lift, lift. Today's practice vocab is all about hotels. Lounge area, lounge area. Lobby, lobby. Double bed, double bed. Twin beds, twin beds. Minibar, minibar. Room service, room service. Guests, guests. Wake-up call, wake-up call. Check-out time, check-out time.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. What's your perfect night? Maybe you're settled at home alone or with loved ones, covered in blankets, about to watch your favorite show. It's cozy, it's calm, and you're ready for a perfect night in. Therapy can feel a bit like that. a place for comfort, a time when you replenish your energy and take care of yourself. And hey, you can even do it without leaving that same cozy couch. This season is the perfect time to give therapy a try, right from the comfort of home. With BetterHelp, get matched with a tailored therapist based on your needs and preferences, entirely online. Designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a therapist, and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Find comfort this season with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com to learn more and save 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com.
Section 3. YouTuber Farmer P makes more money online than from herd, by Robin Markwell and Christopher Mace. A cattle farmer says he's making more money from YouTube than from his dairy herd. Ian Pullen from Wootton-under-Edge in Gloucestershire has been posting content on the site since 2018. His channel, Farmer P, has 37,500 subscribers, and some videos get hundreds of thousands of views. Mr. Pullen shows the things that go wrong as well as what goes right on the farm, and advises people to stay honest with their audiences. When he started the channel, Mr. Pullen never expected he would be paid for his work. About 2.5 years ago, I got a message from Google saying, "We've just paid you £47, he said. I was like, what? Where did that come from? The next one was £80, and then £300. YouTube now earns me more than 40 cattle. Who knew? He has bought a new barn with the online revenue and invested in premium camera kit, including a drone for aerial shots. He's also learned what content excites his audience the most. Shiny tractors are popular, as is his dog Biscuit, who even has her own merchandise. Mr. Pullen says he reinvests every penny he makes online back into his farm. Katie Jarvis from the National Farmers Union in Gloucestershire believes the industry would benefit from having more vlogging farmers. It is a very uncertain time for farming, and it will be for some time now, she said. If they can make some money out of it while educating the public about what we do and the importance of food production and environmental management, then all the better. Section 4. The Snowman. Once upon a time there was a snowman who wanted to learn to run like the human boys who had made him. "Don't worry," barked the old yard dog. "The sun will make you run some day. Last winter I saw him make your predecessor run, and his predecessor before him. They all have to go away. It never fails." "I don't understand you, friend," said the snowman. "Is that thing glowing in the sky supposed to teach me to run? I saw it running itself a little while ago, and now it has come slinking up from the other side." "You know nothing at all," replied the yard dog. "But then, you've only just been made. What you see over there is the moon. The one before it was the sun. It will come again tomorrow and most likely teach you to run down into the ditch by the well, because I think the weather is going to change. I can feel it in my bones." "I don't understand him," said the snowman to himself. "But I have a feeling that he is talking about something unpleasant. The one who stared so just now, that he calls the sun, is not my friend. I can feel that too." The dog was right. There was a definite change in the weather. Toward morning a thick fog covered the whole country, and a brisk wind arose, so that the cold seemed to freeze to the bone. But when the sun rose, the sight was splendid and glittering. Trees and bushes were covered with frost and looked like a forest of dazzling diamonds. "This is really beautiful," said a young girl, who had come into the garden with a young man. They both stood still near the snowman and contemplated the sparkling white scene. "Summer cannot compete with winter's beauty," she exclaimed. They admired the snowman and then skipped away over the snow. "Who are those two?" asked the snowman of the yard dog. "You've been here longer than I have. Do you know them?" "Of course I know them," replied the yard dog. "She has patted my back many times, and he's given me a bone of meat. I never bite those two." "But who are they?" asked the snowman. "They're sweethearts," he replied. "They will go and live in the same kennel some day, chew at the same bone, and share the same water bowl." "Are they the same kind of beings as you and I?" asked the snowman. "Well, they belong to the same master," said the yard dog. "I can see that people who were born just yesterday know very little. I can see that in you. I have age and experience. I know everyone here in the house. And I know there was once a time when I did not lie out here in the cold, fastened to a chain." "The cold is delightful," said the snowman. "But tell me about being a puppy." "I used to lie in a velvet-covered chair up at the master's house and sit in the mistress's lap," the dog began. "They used to kiss my nose and wipe my paws with an embroidered handkerchief. I was called my sweet puppy love. But after a while I grew too big for them, and they sent me away to the housekeeper's room. I went to live in the basement. You can look into that room from where you stand and see where I was master once, for I was master to the housekeeper. It was certainly a smaller room than those upstairs, but I was comfortable. I was not always being taunted by the kids. I received good food, and I had my own cushion with my name Theodore stitched on it. There was a stove. I'd lie in front of it." "Does a stove look beautiful?" asked the snowman. "Is it at all like me?" "It is just the opposite of you," said the dog. "It's as black as a crow and has a long neck and a brass knob. It eats firewood so that fire blows out of its mouth." I hope you enjoyed listening to this week's show. If you want to learn to speak English with a British accent in 2025, head over to learningbritishaccent.com/bundle to join the training. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here next Friday.